Does it annoy you, this perception of Tottenham, when you are tough, you are a leader, you are resilient, you're an unbelievable player, score a lot of goals, and then you get people calling the club, whether it be flaky, bottle it in big moments? That must really annoy you. It's someone like you.
Yeah, no, it's hard to hear if I'm totally honest. Like you say, we've been so close and things could have been a lot different. But I understand, obviously, we haven't got over the line as a club. We haven't won things. We haven't been dominant. When you could say we've probably had the best team we've had for a very, very long time. But for sure, you hear them comments and they kind of eat at you a little bit inside. But
did they bite you? Did they?
Yeah, they almost get you going a little bit. It's almost trying to prove people wrong, and that's been kind of me my whole career in all aspects, really. Like my first season, getting called a one-season wonder and all stuff like that.
Who called you that? You got a name? Which pundit called you a one-season wonder? It wasn't me.
You might have called me that one stage.
It wasn't me. I put you on corners, but I didn't call you a one-season wonder.
All stuff like, for me, obviously you've known me through England and stuff. I almost not like that pressure, but it gets me going and it brings out the best in me. And yeah, when you hear stuff about your club, it's never easy. Of course, I know what it's like working day in, day out, playing with the players, working hard in the gym, in training to try and win stuff, to try and win trophies. Of course, it hasn't happened, but it don't mean we're not working as hard as anyone else. As a club, we just haven't been able to get over the line. But I mean, look, it's been some amazing moments, some amazing years for the club. So there is some positives there, but of course my profession is about winning. I want to win, so it for sure grates at me that we haven't done that.
Is that the most important thing for you? You're 27 years of age now, you've got 8-10 years left in your career, that you want trophies, you need trophies, or actually is it more important to you that Alan Shearer at Newcastle, Matt Letizia at Southampton, players who've stayed at a club a long time and they've got that legacy in a different way? What's most important to you?
For me, is I don't want to come to the end of my career and have any regrets. So I want to be the best I can be. I've said before, I'd never say I'd stay at Spurs for the rest of my career. I'd never say that I would leave Spurs. I'm at that stage where you could say, people might look at it as, oh, he's desperate for trophies, he needs trophies. I still feel like I've got almost another career to play. I've got 7-8 years, kind of what I've had so far in the Premier League. So I'm not rushing anything. I'm not desperate to do anything. But yeah, I just want to be the best version of me, and I feel like for sure I've still got so much more to give. I feel like I can be even better than what I've been. I can produce better numbers than what I'm producing at the moment. So
can you?
I feel like I can. I've said before, and people will laugh. I'm someone who, I'm not afraid to say I want to be the best. I'm not afraid to say I want to try and get on the level that Ronaldo and Messi got to. That's my ultimate goal. That's my aim, is to be winning trophies season in, season out, scoring 50, 60, 70 goals season in, season out. And that's the standard I want to set myself, because I feel like if I give myself anything lower, then I might get to the end of my career and be like, actually, I could have maybe done a little bit more. I could have scored a few more goals. So that's my drive. The pressure from myself is always bigger than what anyone else can put on me. And then, like I said, I still feel like I've almost got another career to go and achieve what I want to achieve.
With Tottenham rebuilding, you just said it yourself up there, and in a little bit of a transition, is that crossroad moments coming for you?
I think so. I think it's definitely a conversation to be had with the club. Yeah, like I say, I want to be playing in the biggest games, the biggest moments. Like this season, I'm there watching the Champions League, watching the English teams in there doing amazing, and they're the games I want to be involved in. I want to be in them games. So for sure, it's a moment in my career where I have to kind of reflect and see where I'm at and have a good, honest conversation with the chairman. And I hope we can have that conversation. And yeah, I'm sure he will want to kind of set out the plan of where he sees it. But ultimately, it's going to be down to me and how I feel and what's going to be the best for me in my career at this moment in time.
Daniel has that reputation. I've called him one of the sort of smartest operators in the game. Some people say he's difficult, some people say that he's harsh, some people say he's selfish in terms of the club. But I've looked at him and thought he's always protected the club's interest. How have you found him, and what's your views of him in terms of your dealings with him? And how do you think that conversation will go?
Yeah, I mean, he's been great with me, if I'm totally honest. I mean, he's always rewarded me with contracts. Like, obviously I signed maybe a 4 or 5 year deal when I was 21, but I'd done well, so he kind of added to that. So he's been great with me, and
fair.
He's been fair with me. He's never kind of just held me onto a contract and said, no, I've paid you that, you're going to stay on that. So we've always had a good relationship. But yeah, I'm not sure how that conversation will go, if I'm honest. But you know what it's like, as players, you don't know what the chairman's thinking. I don't know. I mean, he might want to sell me. He might be thinking, if I can get 100 million for you, then why not? You know what I mean? I'm not going to be worth that for the next 2-3 years. So
I think it'll start with a 2. I don't think it'll be 1.
But yeah, it's going to be. I I hope, I mean, we have a good enough relationship. I've given the club, well, I've been there 16 years of my life, so I hope we can have a good, honest conversation and see where we're at in that aspect.
Good. Right, let's get in this bunker.